Hey guys, it's Ryan today with another review, this time of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret History of the Foot Clan, issue 2 of 5, I believe. I don't know if it's 5 or 4, so I may get that one part wrong. And two things. Sorry that, that this review is late. Oh, one thing. Basically just one thing. Sorry that this review is late because two reasons. One, I was really busy on Friday, so I wasn't able to get my reviews on Friday or film them. So, this review should be on Saturday, and so my review should be on Sunday too. But also, I forgot, my comic book store forgot to order this for me. I forgot to put this on my pull list, so I asked him about Teenage Mutant Turtles Secret History of the Foot Clan, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to put that on your pull list. I'll order it, and you can get it next week." So I got it, and yeah, time to finally review it. And if you remember, I did review issue 1. It will be going right there on the wall. So, yeah. This issue is pretty good. It really didn't have much of Mikey or Donatello. It did have them, but just barely. Just so you know, if you're a Donatello or Michelangelo fan. It starts out with them getting to the location or whatever. Oh, yeah, it's the same story and same artist as the other issues. So, I believe... yeah, it is. Okay. So this book starts out where they get to their location, and they find out that the guy who did the lecture and all that stuff is going into a limo with Karai. And if you don't know who Karai is, if you've seen the familiarize you, if you've seen the newest cartoon, she was in the latest episode. So yeah, Karai. Also known as Shredder's daughter. So I think that's what it is in the comics. Also know that's how it is in the TV show, but I don't know for sure if Karai is Shredder's daughter in the comics. I gotta kind of do my research on her. So and they find out she's working with them, and next thing you know they're following them. And next thing you know they figure out they're following them. So there's a giant battle that's going on in a, whatever it's called, it's a tunnel, okay. They were battling each other. Next thing you know, turns out Raphael had this, like, ninja star that Donatello made, and, it's, like, kind of like a tracker, so he threw the ninja star at, the guy who did the lecture's briefcase, and, Karai shoots an arrow at the party van, or also known as April's van. Then they crash, and the turtles see if they're okay, and then they run after them. And then Karai and the professor and some of the ninjas disappear. Then they get the tracker thing, and they found their location. And then when they're at the new place or whatever, he finally meets Shredder, and he asks if they can tell us more about the Foot Clan that we don't already know. And Karai has a suitcase that has a whole bunch of money in it. So if there's that much money, I tell them some stuff. But they asked about this like whatever, I don't know, chest, and they open it. So he's telling him about the chest and stuff, and it goes back to young Saki. So I think it's like Saki or something, and also known as Splinter or something, either Orosaki or Splinter or Shredder, if I remember from the news story. So they're at a party, and Shredder is taking all the credit for some kind of attack they did. And when Splinter goes away and stuff, and this was before Shredder becomes Shredder and before Splinter becomes a rat, back in Japan. So Shredder gets a little too close to Yoko Saki or whatever her name was, and she slaps him, and next thing you know they decide to go away, and she brings Yoko Saki or whatever her name is back home. So yeah, and next thing you know it turns out he's Shredder, not Shredder, Splinter is going to be the newest Cunnings. It was like they're going to both become the Cunnings. They're going to share what Shredder's been working his entire life to become. And next thing you know, they're just talking and they're having like a warm talk. And next thing you know, Shredder gets mad and he walks away. And next thing you know, this wolf girl here comes out of nowhere, surprises him, and then gives him the chest. And he opens it and she's following him. Oh no, he doesn't open it yet. He's just looking at it. And this is the funny part of the book. There's a part where they're making fun of Donatello because it says, "You guys do you know you could have done this before we got here? You had plenty of times." He said, "Sure, we could have. You know, except Donatello does machines." So that's like, if you don't know what the original cartoon in the intro, they'd be like, Donatello does machines, and they're making fun of him for it right now. And he's like. It's like, and then Donatello's like, "Are you ever going to let me live that screen name down?" He says, "I'm thinking no." So I got a little chuckle right there because it was kind of funny how they referenced that. And he says, I think there's one more part. He says, "Oh wait, no, never mind." And next thing you know, he's Michelangelo talking to Leonardo, saying, "I helped out." He's like trying to take some credit for the ninja stars because they were spending all afternoon making those. And he's like, I helped him out, and we built those things all day long." He's like, "You didn't even help me. You just stand." And he says, "Awesome. I was helping him build more all day." And he says, "He sat next to me and read a comic book while I soldered it." And it says, "Okay, helped keep him company. Now what's the deal with Professor, guys?" So they're talking about the professor. So the Turtles and Splinter go climb a building to get to the save him and stuff. And Casey, I was about to say Casey O'Neill. I mean Casey Jones and April O'Neil are going to an elevator where the Foot are, and they're like they're a little outgunned and outweaponed. So next thing you know, the Turtles jump in and say, "Trick or treat," and that's what Michelangelo said. And he's like, "Trick or treat, really? That's the best you can come up with? Seriously, a whole climate to think of something better." And then he said, "I was gonna follow up with smell my feet because Mikey focus," and it kind of goes to the cartoon that's coming out because like. Whenever he makes a funny name or something, he's always like, "Get it?" Because they have, for example, when they did the Metalhead episode, they're like, "Let's name him Metalhead." Why? You ask? Because he's metal and he's got a head, and next thing you know, they're all like, "We get it." So it's just something that they put into the cartoon, into the show. And if you hear that, that's my sister yelling outside my door. I don't know if you could hear that or not. And next thing you know, they find a ninja star that was stuck in the suitcase, and Shredder slaps Karai because she didn't notice that was there, and Shredder destroys it. And one of the guys is like, "The enemies are here, Master," and he says, and then next thing you know, all of a sudden, Oplex, I don't know if I'm saying that right, the wolf, yellow, and then the white wolf person comes out of nowhere, and he has to guard them. And next thing you know, Shredder comes out and he's ready to battle the Turtles, and it says to be continued when when in the beginning of the and when I said when he was starting to look at the chest, the girl. All right, let's go back a little bit. Remember the part where I told you about the chest part, where the female fox, this girl gives Shredder or whatever he was the chest. He's reading it. And that's how it ends. So right here in the last panel, you can see right down there. I don't know if you can see it, but and also this cover for the next issue looks really, really cool. Definitely gonna get it, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that because I'm getting I don't get to pick the comic cover I get in my comic store unless I prefer one. But usually I just don't care which one I get, and he gives me whatever one he prefers. He'd actually want me to get, and the cheapest ones too. So yeah, this series is going along very well. Art could be a little better for the Turtles. Like the art is really good for humans, but then again, it just doesn't capture the Turtles well. But it was funny. It was really good. And if you're not reading this and you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, I highly recommend this. And something's wrong with my cover. No, not my cover, just my comic cover. Okay, I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5 just because it was funny. Yeah, I gotta give a half star off because I don't really like how the turtles look in this. It was funny. It had a lot of action. The story was well written. It was just really good. And so far been a really good miniseries. So this cover will be going up on the wall, and can't wait for issue 3 to come out. And yeah, so I think this is actually a 5-issue miniseries, just so you know. So yeah, and sorry this review was up late. I got about 4 more reviews I gotta do today, and yeah, you're gonna like all the reviews I gotta do. Usually my reviews, if you're one of my newer viewers and the ones who just started watching my videos, or you're just watching this video because you want to see a review of this book, I do reviews every single Friday, but I wasn't able to do it this Friday because I was busy. I was hanging out with a friend, and so I just didn't have the time to put my reviews up or even film my reviews. So that's why this review is late, and I got 4 more reviews to do. So I got Superior Spider-Man issue 2 and 3. The Avengers Assemble Annual, and Hawkeye. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and I will see you guys next time.